Talking to Luther College men's basketball with assistant coach Cam Schutnick. And coach, 1-1 week for you last week. You went up to Martin Luther, and they ended up getting you on Thursday night. Tell us about that game.
Well, I guess give a little credit to Martin Luther. They played pretty well, and probably not our best game as we came out there on the road. But I think anytime you go on the road, it's going to be a tough environment, and it definitely was. It definitely was up there as well.
And Saturday you came back here and got a nice victory over Northwestern. How'd you get it done?
Again, another tough opponent. You look at those guys; they're probably one of the best one-win teams in the country. They've played some tough opponents and going throughout the start of their season. But really, I thought a very good team effort for us. I thought a really balanced effort from a scoring standpoint. That was really kind of spread throughout a lot of guys, and I thought we really did a good job taking care of the basketball. 3 turnovers, our guys got some big stops late down the stretch in that game when really it was really the game kind of could have went either way at that point in time. So that was some key things kind of going throughout the game, but really I thought some good leadership amongst our guys and really played well, and we have played well there at home as well.
From a general progress standpoint, where are you most pleased with your team right now?
Well, every team is different. Every year is different, and I guess that's probably the fun thing about what we do. I think those are some of the things that as we go through the season, every team's got to figure out a little bit, and like I said, it is different. So, I think our leadership continues to develop in a positive way, and just some of those roles kind of surrounding that, and the development with our offense and with our defense. I think we've shown some of those things that we can do those things at a high level. We just need to probably do those a little bit more consistently as we approach the second half of the season.
On the flip side, where do you need to grow the most right now?
Well, that's as probably the defensive side of the ball. I always look at rebounding. That's probably one of the areas that we've struggled with a little bit. We have got better here, or have gotten better here a little bit as of late. But that's probably again, I would kind of that defensive mind to me. I think that's always one thing as far as finishing possessions, and in probably one area there going throughout some of those losses that we've maybe struggled a little bit with too.
And you got finals obviously this week. You're off competition-wise till December 29th. How are you handling it from a practice preparation, just keeping a fresh standpoint over these couple of weeks?
Yeah. Well, we had Monday off, and then we come back Tuesday through Thursday with finals with practice over finals. And that's really a good time for us to work on the things that we need to work on. We don't have to worry about an opponent. There's no preparation looking at any of the teams that we're going to play. It's just about us, and I think those 3 practices coming up here are really 3 important practices, and I think really can kind of shape us going into the second part of the season. I think they're that important. So that's I think the good thing about what we do is we always have that opportunity to get better, and this week we're kind of looking at the same scheme there.
And 3 games before conference play starts, 2 up at Wisconsin Dells at the end of the month, and a trip down to an always good Mount Mercy team. Anything specifically you're looking for out of your squad as you get ready for Iowa conference play in January?
Probably the name of the game is just how do we continue to get better. That's that's what Coach Franzen talks about kind of consistently with the guys, and if we can continue to do that, we'll be okay. And there's always a lot of different things that you can look at within a season, and our focus needs to be on us and how we continue to improve. And once we get into conference play, if we can do that, we'll be in good shape. We'll be just fine. But those are like I said, it's not always easy to do that. But if we can just again kind of focus on what we need to do and continue to get better, we'll be okay.
Most importantly, Merry Christmas to everyone around Luther College men's basketball, and we wish best of luck when you get competition going here at the end of the month up at the Dells.
Yeah, thanks. We're excited to get going up there, and excited to have a little time off and maybe do a little more recruiting here and some of those pieces, but looking forward to the second half of the season as well.
Cam Schutnick talking about Luther College men's basketball.